Good evening and welcome to the Amalgamated Baseball Grounds here in Schenectady, New York, for this evening's game between the Pittsburgh Presbyterians and Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. At this time, I'd like to introduce the visiting side, the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. Batting first, the shortstop, number 15, Jimmy Soup Cutlets. Batting second, the left fielder, number 27, Welt Boopa. Batting third, the first baseman, number 14, Jim Bobway. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 24, Shrewd Bland. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 4, Bale Scottish. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 11, Spray Bradley. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 7, Condom Funnel. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 28, Nob Obata. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 61, Shining Schlankowitz. And let's give a good company authorized cheer for the home side, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. The shortstop is number 8, Bobson Dugnut. The right fielder, number 5, Dean Wesley. The third baseman, number 49, Ortiz Ranches. The center fielder, number 24, Mike Truck. The left fielder, number 11, Mike Hernandez. The first baseman, number 37, Willie Dustis. The second baseman, number 12, Pip Cleverly. The catcher, number 19, Rahul Chamberlain. And taking the mound this evening, the starting pitcher for the Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, number 36, Sean Foucault.
Well, a good company authorized good evening to you all from the Amalgamated Baseball Grounds, whether you are a co-worker of the players you're watching, a patron of Amalgamated Industries, or simply a fan listening to my voice here on Amalgamated Radio for the working class, Radio WGY. My name is Pip Cleverly. This is game number 48 of the 84-game Continental League season between Amalgamated Baseball Holdings and the visiting Pittsburgh Presbyterians. The Presbyterians actually been on a bit of a losing streak as of late. They've lost the last 3 games. As Jimmy Soup Cutlets will ground out on a 2-1 pitch. Sean Foucault is on the mound. He's got a 4-5 record, an ERA of 5.83.
That's down.
This is the 4th of 4 pitchers in the rotation. Has a bit of a sneeze, the hay fever, getting a bit of getting a bit of the best of him today.
Take your base.
He will walk Welt Boopa to first on the second batsman of the day. That's Welt Boopa's 6th walk of the season. The 15th thrown by Sean Foucault. And now he faces Jim Bobway, who's got a batting average of 361, 12 home runs, 44 runs batted in.
That's inside.
Presbyterians do have a chance to put hits on the board. They've been quieted by the pitching of ABH of late. They've only scored 1 run in each of their 2 games in this series. 8-1, 7-1, and then tonight's game.
That's outside.
Shrewd Bland is the one to quiet. Most importantly, the league-leading home run hitter will ground it out right to second base. Curry is playing that spot today. Throws to Willie Dustis at first, and that is out number 3, so retiring the sides.
Play ball.
No hits, 1 walk, 1 runner left on base.
Strike.
And Bobson Dugnut gets things started for ABH at the plate. On the mound is Shining Schlankowitz. For the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, Schlankowitz is a 3-4 record, an ERA of 6.11. 12 strikeouts from his 11 games that he has started. This is game number 12 for him. He's pitched 56 innings, so averages at about 5 to 6 innings per game. Gets his way into the 5th before the bullpen takes over for the Presbyterians. He's going to walk Dean Westry, so a bit of a mirror sort of occurrence. The second batsman being walked.
Strike.
This puts Ortiz Ranquez up to the plate, hits it right to the first baseman. It's back to Bobway. A Fancy Dan double play to end the inning. Well, the end of one, it's no score with no hits. And it is a Fancy Dan double play brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. You can try their styling salves, crimping powder, gelatin-based hair tonics, and of course their hair lubricants.
Strike.
Because why be a Mitchell when you can be a Fancy Dan?
Right.
They'll Scottish up to the plate for the Presbyterians. And he's going to strike out, looking to strike out at number 1 for Foucault today. Bringing up Spray Bradley, the center fielder.
Strike.
Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, again, won the last 2 games of the series, have made a charge up the standings. With a win today, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings can get to 24 and 21 for the first time there has been having a 500 record in quite some time. However, Spray Bradley hits it to industry and makes this a 1-0 game with a 1-out solo home run here in the top of the second. Hits it to industry. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh with Condom Funnel up to the plate.
Ball inside.
Ray Bradley, that is home run number 7 for him this season. Condom Funnel batting .252. Pop it up into foul territory. Ikhluri gets the catch for that one. And it's Nob Obata, back up as second baseman, playing for Og McWhirter, giving Og McWhirter rest. Only played in 14 games so far. He's got a 226 average. Gonna line that one right to Mike Schrock for hit number 8 of the season. For Nob Obata, he's on with a 2-out single. Moves us to the pitcher spot, Shining Schlenkowitz. Has an average of 136, so nothing too fancy for a pitcher.
Strike.
3 for 22 is his average. Is that average? 3 hits from 22 at-bats. A pickup from Boston for the Presbyterians. I believe they traded away. As he's going to strike out looking to retire the sides. But Schlenkowitz will take the mound and face Mike Truck. Well, Mike Truck, the home run powerhouse, more of a contact hitter this season. Got an average of 414, which is 0.01 less than his, and he does ground out, line right out for out number 1. Mike Truck was batting .424 last season. He's batting .414 right now. 15 home runs, 36 RBIs. He hit 21 home runs and 50 RBIs in 42 games. So he's a bit behind schedule, but has become more of a contact hitter, I think. It's going to be lined, flying out to Spray Bradley in center field. And Willie Dustis, the first baseman, with 2. Hits it to industry for a home run. But we are tied up with a solo home run hit by Willie Dustis. That is home run number 8 for him this season. And we are tied, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, 1 apiece to the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. This brings Ikhluri to the plate. Back up second baseman, giving rest to Mr. Todd Gonzalez. Ikhluri was picked up by wholly owned baseball subsidiaries, the developmental side of ABH. He's going to strike out swinging to retire the side, and I don't even get to say much about him. But he was batting .258 and is now batting .327 in this season. So we head to the top of the third. Again, you're listening to Radio WGY, Amalgamated Radio for the working class. My name is Pip Cleverly. This is the Amalgamated Baseball
No,
Grounds here in
outside.
Schenectady, New York, for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, hosting the third of a three-game series against the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, looking for the sweep today. As Amalgamated Baseball Holdings looking to go 500 on the season. A win today would put both teams at 24 and 24. Well, Jimmy Soup Cutlets goes 0 for 2 today with a pop-up into foul territory.
Strike. Strike. Foul. Ball inside.
And with, well, Booper, who walked at his first at-bat in the top of the first, he faces a full count of shown for caught.
Strike.
Will be out number 2, bringing up to Jim
Nope,
Bobway. Jim Bobway,
Strike.
1 today, takes a 1 and 2 count.
Strike 3.
Swings at that one, and it's strikeout number 3 for Shown for Caught, a man who's thrown 17 strikeouts in 11 games. Gets 3 today in this game so far. And we head to the bottom of the third, tied at 1 with Shining Schlankwitz back on the mound facing
Strike.
Raul Chamberlain.
Off
Dropped
the
my
plate.
score sheet. You heard that noise? That was a
Strike.
it was nothing. Nothing at all. 2-2 the count, facing Chamberlain. Chamberlain
That's
batting
inside.
203, the catcher. 7 home runs, 17 RBIs. Very feast of famine
Ball
is
4.
his.
Take your
And he's going
lead.
to walk to first base, so Schlankwitz his second walk today. Bringing the pitcher spot to the plate, Shown for Caught. Caught hits 217 this season. 5 for 23. He's going to hit right into a Fancy Dan double play. That is a 6-4-3 for those of you scoring in your scorecards at home. A Fancy Dan double play. Bringing us to the top of the order with Bobson. Dugnut, 332 his average. 0 for 1 today, 19 RBIs, 5 home runs. Last season he hit 9 home runs and 20 RBIs, so he's getting close to that total right now. Behind schedule as he played 38 games. This is game number 45 for him. Gonna line it right to Nava Butter for the end of the inning. So we're through 3. And the Fancy Dan double play hit by, hit into by Shown for Caught. Brought to you by Fancy Dan. Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. They have styling salves, sculpting epoxies, and of course gelatin-based hair tonics. Any sort of
That's down.
product you could use, product or elixir to give your hair that sheen, shimmer, gleam, or glimmer. And I'm pretty certain some of those are words. The off-glove of Willie Dust is a tough jumping catch to make, but shrewd Bland, the catcher, on with a single.
Inside.
Lead off the top of the 4th for the Presbyterians. Bill Scottish struck out in his first at-bat. He's batting .339. Great pickup from the Nashville Fire, nursery league, one of the nursery league teams from the southern, goodness me, well, there's possibly Western expansion of the nursery league developmental system that I must start referring to it as the southern expansion of the nursery league. The Nashville Fire was a great pickup from Bale Scottish. He batted .257, however hit 7 home runs and 11 RBIs in his 19 games that he played. To the arm with a single, moving Bland to second, and with no outs, Ray Bradley.
Strike.
You know what he did last time? He hit a home run.
That's outside.
Great pickup from Pittsburgh, from Chicago.
Ball inside.
I believe that was a trade for Spray Bradley. That was sending, who was that sending to Chicago? I don't remember. It was Lavender Sandalback. So again, good signing on either side. That's going to be a fly out for Spray Bradley to center field. Mike Kruk with the catch. It does get Shrewd Bland to tag up and go to third. So with runners on the corners, 1 out, Condom Funnel.
Low.
0 for 1 today. has a chance with runners in
Ball
scoring
high.
position. His average is 252. With runners in scoring position, he is batting 343. He's going to lay down a bunt and sacrifice bunt home a go-ahead run. So it's 2-1 with 2 outs and a runner on second, being Dale Scott and Shrewd Bland scores. So Condon Funnel gets RBI number 17, and it's Knob O'Butter to the plate. 2-1 here in the top of the fourth for Pittsburgh, taking a lead over Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. It's the first time they've scored more than 1 run in this series. They lost 7-1 and 8-1 in the first 2 games of this one. So run production kind of ground to a halt for Pittsburgh, a team we expect to see such batsmanship from.
Strike 3.
And he gets him swinging for strike number 3. So that is strikeout number 4 today for Schoen for Cott. With Dean Westry, right fielder, up to the plate. Batting 246 this season. He's only
inside.
played in 22 games. He
That's
walked in
up.
his first at-bat. Played in
No
most games
tie.
in right field, but has been replaced by Orlando Dwin.
Ball
For the most
4.
part.
Take your base.
Was batting 259 last season. He's going to walk yet again. So leadoff walk brings Ortiz Ranchez.
Foul ball.
Pitch is high, so 1-1 the count. Brings in that one, and getting in the way is Nabo Butter. They settle for the play at first as Jimmy Soup Cutlets runs onto it, makes the throw to Zimbabwe. It does move Dean Westry to second, so bit of a tough one, and Bale Scottish just lays out for that one from Mike Truck getting the out. 2 outs bring us to Mike Hernandez, I must say. This was worth a salt.
Off the plate.
Get to that in a moment. The inning is over. Mike Hernandez, a 1-2 count with 2 outs. 2 for 1 today.
Ball inside.
Hernandez, the left fielder,
Ball
batting
inside.
293 this season. A stock improvement. He was batting 235 last season. Fought for his way back into the left field position, and he's going to pop it up to Shrewd Bland for out number 3. Well, the catch from Bale Scottish. I said it was worth a salt, which is why it's brought to you by Salt. It is a brand new seasoning that you can put on, well, anything. It can be found in your groceries and your local delicatessens. Just look for the packaging with the deer on the cover. Just follow the deer and you'll find Salt. Well, Schlenkowitz will line it out for the first, or ground out for the first out of this, the top of
That's
the 5th.
inside.
Foucault still going strong. 2-1 the score up.
That's inside.
And Jimmy Soup Cutlets off to today. Smashes that one. It doesn't look like it has the distance. I could be wrong on that one. Getting under it is Dean Westry for out number 2. 0 for 3 for Jimmy Soup Cutlets. That is a bit of a dry spell from the man. Something dry from the man with the nickname of Soup. And a 1-2-3 inning for Foucault will keep him in this game, as well as Boop up, fly it out to right field. Dean Westry with that one. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and Willie Dustis, who hit the home run that represents the only run scored so far by the Amalgamated side. We're into an 0-2 count. Takes ball 1.
No.
Inside. Ball 2 is also inside. Stankiewicz has thrown 53 pitches so far. He's been very economical. Still into this, the bottom of the 5th. He's going to give up a single on a 2-2 pitch to Willie Dustis. So Dustis is 2 for 2 today. I think 300 before today. That's going to improve his record. That is actually hit number 50 for Willie Dustis. So bully to him for that. And it brings us to Nick Fleury.
That's up.
Fleury struck out in his first at-bat. He's got no outs. Swings at that one. And 2-2 count. And that's going to be Willie Dustis sliding in for a stolen base. Stolen base number 6 for Willie Dustis. He's going to try it again. Well, make that number 7. He's just stolen 2nd and 3rd. as well as a Fleury strikes out for out number 1. That will bring home Justice Raul Chamberlain. RBI number 18, an RBI single. And in comes Todd Gonzalez as a pinch hitter for Sean Facart.
Follow.
So that'll be 5 innings strong for Sean Facart, only giving up the 2 runs. Gonzalez takes a 2-1 count already. Gonzalez batting .335.
That's inside.
Takes ball 3. He's got 13 home runs,
Take your base.
37 RBIs. He will walk. And brings us to Bobson Dugnut, his third at-bat today. He's 0 for 2.
Straight.
The runners on first and second. Bobson Dugnut is batting
No.
.332, but with runners in scoring position, .424. That's going to be caught right by Jimmy Cutlets. Tagging back up is Chamberlain to avoid the double play. So 2 outs. It's high score here in the bottom of the 5th. Dean Wesley has walked both at bats. Frankwood's still on the mound. That's going to get off the glove of Jimmy Soup Cutlets. It'll be an RBI single. 1 run will score. It will move. Todd Gonzalez to third. And Dean Wesley with RBI number 14 of the season for himself. That is a wild pitch that is going to move Wesley to second, and that will score. Gonzalez and ABH have taken a 4-2 lead. With Ortiz Ranchez now facing a 3-0 count.
Strike.
Let's strike 1 go by.
Strike.
Strike 2 go by. Fills up the count for Shining Schlenkowitz. Forcing him to use as many pitches as possible. Swings, and that's going to drop just short of the glove of Ray Bradley. It'll be an RBI single. It's 5-2 in favor of ABH. RBI number 35 of the season for Ortiz Ranchez. And here is Mike Truck. Truck having a terror of a time today, unfortunately. Is he, well, he actually gets on. When he gets on with the single. I was speaking too soon. That's it today.
Straight.
And Warden Lobster will replace Shining Schlenkowitz here in the bottom of the 5th. So both pitchers coming out of the 5th. Lobster 3-1 for Pittsburgh. He's got a 5.08 ERA, 9 strikeouts in 24 games where he's pitched 39 innings. Gonna give up a single, and looks like another RBI, another run scored. Mike Hernandez getting into the scoring game. Hernandez, that's RBI single for him. RBI number 26 for him. Bring up Willie Justice. Takes strike 1, 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Low.
Justice 2 for 2 today with an RBI coming from the home run that he hit and a single. This is now batting around is ABH. That is the second time Justice is at the plate here in this inning. And Gonzalez will come out for Sleeve McDykel. So that is out number 3. McDykel coming in to pitch in relief for Sean Facart here in the top of the 6th with Jim Bobway at the plate.
That's down.
Bobway is 0 for 2 today. It's that one foul, so 1-1 the count. McDykel is a 5.09 ERA, 3-1 record. He's got 2 saves, 17 strikeouts in the 40 2/3 innings he's pitched. He's made an appearance in 20 games. This is game number 21 for McDykel. Works himself to a full count already of Jim Bobway. That's going to be slammed down by Justice, but he cannot retrieve it in time, and it's going to be a single leading off the top of the 6th for Pittsburgh with Shrewd Bland. Pittsburgh down by 4 runs. 6-2 after a brilliant 5-run inning by Amalgamated Baseball Holdings to take the lead 6-2 and really open this game wide open. Bland is going to smash that one, but it gets popped up into shallow right, or the deep right field. Dean Westry is under it. That's out number 1. So Shrewd Bland has been kept mostly quiet. One hit for him today. And the man who is leading the league in home runs. In second is his own teammate, Jimmy Super Cutlets, excuse me. And that's going to be a fancy Dan double play to end the inning by Bill Scottish. But we head to the bottom of the sixth with a Fancy Dan double play. Brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. Bottom of the sixth, you're listening to Radio WGY. This is Amalgamated Radio for the working class. My name is Pip Cleverly. You're listening to Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Today against the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, trying to put the sweep on of this 3-game series. Here in the Continental League Radio. Going to be a leadoff single for Pip Cleverly, his first hit of the day. It's hit number 17 for him this season. And it brings up Raul Chamberlain. Chamberlain will take ball 1. Chamberlain has an RBI single. He got the scoring going in the well, he got it going in the prior inning, but he's going to hit into a Fancy Dan double play to put 2 outs on the board. To sleeve McDykel. First pitch will pop it up for out number 3. So we head to the top of the 7th with Amalgamated Baseball Holdings in a comfortable position. Spray Bradley hit the home run and got the scoring started for Pittsburgh today. The second inning home run for Bradley. Swings at strike 1.
That's down.
Steve McDykel came in the 6th inning to relieve Sean Facott, who was subbed out as a pinch hitter.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He will start off by walking Spray Bradley. So Bradley on base for the first time today. I guess he touched them all when he hit the home run. The first time he is on base.
Strike.
Condon Funnel.
That's inside.
His contribution today is a sacrifice fly in the 4th inning. Will hit it high up into the air. It should be a fly ball. Easy catch from Mike Truck. Makes it for out number 1, keeping Bradley at first. 8th in the order is Nob Obata, second baseman. Had a single in the 2nd inning. And it will be Pope Lactavius III coming in.
That's up.
As a pinch hitter. So Lactavius has to share his third base time usually with Bill Scottish, will be coming in today. He's batting .280 this season. 4 home runs, 10 runs batted in, will pop it up into foul territory. This should be an easy play for Ortiz. Ranchez makes the catch for out 2. It'll be interesting to see if Lactavius stays in this game, as Warden Lobster will come out for Og McQuart. So it looks like it will be a bit of a double switch.
No. Strike.
Og McQuart on the third pitch of his at-bat will fly it out to Mike Truck. And in comes Bot Velocidad. It'll be interesting to see where Pope Lactavius ends up with Bill Scottish here in the lineup, I imagine. It'll just be a bit of a shift. So we have Lactavius moving to shortstop. And Jimmy Soup Cutlets moving to second base.
That's up.
Bobson Dugnut starts off the
Ball low.
the bottom of the 7th.
Outside.
The 3-2 count. Pops it up into the air. Should be an easy catch. For looks like calling it off will be Walter Booper. Makes the catch in left center for out number 1. Dean Westry has 1 run batted in. 1 run to his record today. An RBI single in his last at bat in the 5th inning. Big scoring inning for the home side. 2-1 the count. Drop into shallow right field. Condom Funnel will get in front of it, and it's a 1-out single for Dean Westry, his second hit of the game. Ortiz Ranchez is 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. He's going to pop it up on the first pitch, right into the glove of Jimmy Soup Cutlet, now at second. Two outs, bringing us to Mike Truck.
Nope, high.
1 for 3 today with a single.
Ball inside.
2-0 count. Good for Lasadad.
No.
Has a 3-2 record, and that will be a stolen base by Dean Westry.
Take your base.
Stolen base number 4 for Dean Westry, and Truck will walk. The runners on first and second with Mike Sanandez to the plate. Had an RBI single, his last at-bat. With the runners in scoring position, he's batting .462. Gonna pop it up, get jammed on that one. That should be an easy play by Lactavius for out number 3. So stranding to a 6-2 game here in the top of the 8th. Sleeve McDykel remains on the mound for ABH. Coming into relief for Sean Facart. His third inning of relief pitching.
That's up.
Has a 4-run lead to back himself up. It is 6-2 in the top of the 8th. ABH looking to go 24 and 24 and drop Pittsburgh to the exact same score. This will put both teams 7 games behind the top of the standings, the Ohio Debonaires. Using Cutlets. Facing a full count. Gets that one foul, so stays alive in this one.
Strike 3.
And will strike out looking for out number 1. 0 for 4 today for Cutlets. The leadoff batsmen for both teams have not gotten on base a single time. 0 for both of them. Well, Booper hits his first one for the day. It will be an extra base hit as it goes all the way to the wall to Mike Sanandez. He will slide into second base for a double with 1 out. That is Walt Booper's 13th double of the season.
Strike.
With Jim Bobway, who had a single his last at-bat. He's 1 for 3
That's
today.
down.
Takes ball 1. He's batting .361.
That's up. Ball low.
And will hit it out and fly it out to right field and Dean Westry. Well, McDykel's day will be up. It will be time for Dwight Rochigal coming in.
Ball high.
And that will be out number 3. So Shrewd Bland gets the out, and it is Willie Dustis here in the bottom of the 8th. So Dwight Rochigal coming in. I will most likely be finishing off the game. Willie Dustis pops up for out number 1. This is Ick Fleury, who's 1 for 3 today with a single.
Strike. Out.
That's out number 2. Fleury popping it up into shallow center field.
Strike.
And Raul Chamberlain in the bottom of the 8th for ABH.
Ball inside.
Chamberlain not having the best of days. He has an RBI single, but not much beyond that. He did walk. Broken bat foul. It's still 1 and 2 the count.
Off the plate. Ball 4. Take your base.
He will walk, so that is the second walk today for Raul Chamberlain. Both Velocity trying to get this last out of the 8th to give his team a chance.
Strike. Foul ball.
It's foul, so 1 and 2 the count. Going to be a single. bringing us to Bobson Dugnut.
Nope, high.
So ABH with runners on the corners and Dugnut
Strike.
yet to get on base today. Wouldn't mind seeing that happen. He's got a little less pressure on him. He's going to ground it right to Bale Scottish. Throw in time. That is out number 3. Well, a 4-run lead for Dwiggett Portugal. With ABH 3 outs away from sweeping the Pittsburgh Presbyterians and finding themselves tied with them in the standings.
No.
It's not an easy 3 batsmen. It's Bale Scottish, Spray Bradley, and Condom Funnel. Bale Scottish, probably the most difficult one. He's a great batsman, batting .339 this season. We'll pop it up to Dwiggett Portugal for out number 1. Spray Bradley hit a home run in the second inning. 1 for 2 with a walk as well for him.
Strike. Strike 3.
And will strike out. So that is a huge strikeout for Dwiggett Portugal. With 1 out to go. It's not going to be that easy. Condom Funnel will hit it, a line shot to right field. He will stay on first base with a single. And it brings us to Pope Lactavius III with 2 outs. Trying to stay alive in this one are the Presbyterians. They have a difficult task as they hit the road again tonight. Go to Philadelphia. Not a long trip from here in Schenectady, but still they have a 3-game series with the Philadelphia Brown Trousers, which are a team that has won 3 straight. And are making a charge at the top of the standings, so that will not be an easy set of games for them. That is going to be right into the glove of Dean Westry, and that will do it. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings get a 3rd win in a row, and they will actually get their 4th. That is their 4th win in a row. My mistake. They are on a 4-game winning streak. They improved to 24 and 24. The final score of this one: Pittsburgh Presbyterians 2 runs from 7 hits. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings 6 runs from 10 hits. What a day that was for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings to sweep the series and get their 4th win in a row. Pittsburgh losing their 4th game in a row. Both teams find themselves at 24 and 24 of this 84-game season. So that is quick math. That means 36 games remain in the season. So still plenty of time. We'll just pass the halfway point. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings will move into 3rd place, tied for 3rd with both New York and Pittsburgh. As I understand, New York Haberdashers lost to Philadelphia earlier. All 3 teams are 7 games out of 1st place. They are 4 games behind the 2nd place Philadelphia Brown Trousers. And that will be interesting to watch as things move forward. The winning pitcher today is Sean Foucault for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. He improves to 5-5. Shining Schlenkowitz gets the loss, 3-5, his record. And they will do. The teams will go their separate ways. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings will hit the road to go to Chicago tonight. They have a game with the Chicago Teetotalers tomorrow. Start a 3-game series over the next 4 days. On the mound for ABH will in fact be scheduled to be on the mound is Oral Nulholland. He'll take on Malort Jepson for Chicago. And that will be an interesting matchup as the aces for both teams take the mound. For Pittsburgh, they have their ace, Ivory Trinkets, on the mound against one of the best pitchers in the Continental League, Moose Massage of the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. That's where they head to tomorrow, for where all the 8 teams are playing tomorrow. So 4 games going on. Keep an eye on your newspapers as the standings will be moving all around the place. And last but not least, here on this broadcast, we thank our good friends and sponsors at the Honeywheat Tobacco Company, bringing you fresh, hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. Any time is a good time for a Honeywheat cigarette. They bring to you the finest dandies of the day for this game and every game through the entirety of the Continental League season for the year 1920. The third finest dandy of the day is Spray Bradley going 1 for 3 for Pittsburgh, hitting a home run and an RBI. That is the home run that he hit today on an RBI. That's probably the best that Pittsburgh can say their offense did today. Second finest dandy of the day is Dean Westry hitting getting 2 for 2 with an RBI. And the finest dandy of the day is Willie Dustis going 2 for 4 with an RBI from a home run that he hit. And he scored a run twice, and he stole 2 bases. So really the offense was spread around by ABH today, which is a good thing to see. Very good thing to see. And we hope to see them continue their winning ways, facing a Chicago side that I believe Chicago play a little bit later against Boston tonight. Chicago having a bit of trouble with the Ruffians, but they'll be looking to get back into their winning ways. So it should not be an easy game. Willard Jepson, good pitcher, taking on Oral Holland in that one. Oral Holland has taken that ace position in the starting rotation. But that is talk for another time, as of course that will be broadcast here. Of course it will be broadcast from Rothstein Park in Chicago, but you can listen, of course, for broadcast here on Radio WGY, Amalgamated Radio for the working class. My name is Pip Cleverly. I wish you a good night, and as always, please report to work tomorrow at your regularly scheduled times.